All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jody.
And we are looking at a highly requested comedy reaction. Now, I think it's requested by the same guy on Instagram, on email, and our live chats, all over the place. But we are looking at a comedy set from Sumit, Anand, and this is requested by someone named Tyler Durden. Now, for those of you that don't know, Tyler Durden is the Brad Pitt character in Fight Club. Very popular character. So I don't think it's the real Tyler Durden. But if you watch Fight Club, I'm not going to spoil anything, but you know about that character, so maybe, who knows. But we love checking out comedy. You know, we love to laugh. We've been very busy and stressful, moving. We've been trying to juggle our family and our jobs and a new home and all this kind of stuff. So I thought it'd be the perfect time to lay off some steam and just kind of laugh a little bit. I don't see any subtitles, but I think most of this set is in English, so the parts that are non-English, you know, we'll try to understand the best we can. Say hi to the people.
Hello. Long time no see.
Yes. What have you been doing besides moving and work and everything else?
Just that. Unpacking, cleaning, schoolwork.
Sounds like fun, right? When we have the summertime, we have the whole summer to ourselves, and it's so nice. We're always busy with stuff, and then when school starts, it's back to reality. So let's go ahead and check this out. If you are new to Boring Reviews, thanks for checking us out. Please like and subscribe. We would really appreciate that. And let's get into it. Children content ahead, disguised as adult content.
Okay.
I thought that was an ad.
Let me tell you more. I was actually born in Haryana because my dad, did it there only.
I forgot, this is called It's My Birthday.
I wasn't there, man. I would have stopped. By the time I got to know, too late. He was also born in Haryana because grandpa. We are not upper caste Hindu. I come from a long line of family who don't know where to do it. Keep doing in Haryana itself. Like, don't you know location is important? It took me 20 years to get out of Haryana. Yeah, emotionally. Otherwise, you could take a bus.
Seriously. I like that.
Emotional is the one which takes a while. Now people are like, you don't sound like Haryana. I'm like, I didn't talk to anyone.
Wow, I wonder about this place.
No, seriously.
For
I feel like
20
you
years.
get it more.
Because I listened and nothing I heard was exciting enough for me to contribute. I was like, they are doing enough damage by themselves.
I love his accent.
Remain silent for 20 years. Got out of Haryana, learned English quite late. Yeah, in college we used to have a pact with friends to always talk in English, so we never fought. Dude, if you cut down your vocab, the amount of friendship that you can form, potential is unlimited. The guy standing there asking me, what did I do? And you are like, you, fucking you. I know it in Hindi, man. You are a bad person. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is the answer. I forgive you. Again. It's like I'm Dalai Lama out of language barriers. Certain words in English I still can't use. I know the word, I know the meaning. That should be sufficient. I just didn't grow up like that. One of these words is flabbergasted. People use it in front of me. I'm always like, ऐसे कैसे use कर दिया आपने बोलते हुए? Dude, we were just talking. You didn't have to bring all this up. Man, I thought we were friends. Behind my back, have you been using the word rendezvous? What's going on, man? And they use it for trivial stuff. They go like, dude, I went to the zoo and I was flabbergasted. I'm always like, how did you come back alive then? What's going on at the zoo, bro? I've been to the zoo. I've never been that word. Forget the zoo. I feel like मेरी life में कभी कुछ ऐसा नहीं हुआ है that I thought, dude, अब तो flabbergasted ही explain कर अब तो हो गई है वो चीजें हुई हैं, काफी हुई हैं. My dad caught me masturbating when I was 12. I was simply surprised. That's it. That's the height of emotion that I could reach. Maybe, just maybe, my dad was flabbergasted. I don't know. He didn't know that word. We were not that rich. That's a rich people word. You don't imagine kids under flyover talking like, I'm flabbergasted by the heat in the capital today. I still don't know at what point flabbergasted is an appropriate word to use. That you have to use it now. That situation, my dad caught me masturbating, that was surprising. Then my dad comes in and he starts masturbating. I'm just checking. Then my mom on the side should be going, that is flabbergasting. I don't know. I'm just checking. She didn't know that word either. We were all not rich. Wasn't like my family is not rich and mom is rich on the side. We were all together and shittiness in life and words. Some people are confused. I've never masturbated with my dad. These are jokes. I stay home alone all day. I get these thoughts. Don't worry, guys. I'm a good person. I might be a good person. I give money to beggars. Anybody does that? What's that noise? It's not a yes or a no, just shouting, woo! That's an answer to the universe. I give them. Anybody? Yeah, how much? Huh? 50? 10 or 50? That's a nice bracket. What do you look for in a beggar? That's a 51, man. You're not a threat, though. I give them $100. Yeah, it's not a selfless act. I need to see the look in their eyes. That's why I've been asking around, is anybody giving more than $100? Recently, I haven't been getting the look. Don't raise the stakes, man. Give them $100. They can't even believe it. They start giving change back, $90. One time I was in my cab, there was a kid next to the red light and he was smiling and I was like, that's a cute smile. I smiled back. Then he started walking towards my car. I was like, did he just trap me? When he was next to my window going, so? I'm like, so what? You smile. You smile. I smiled back out of my love. You're converting this into capitalism now. He just stood there. बेवकूफ इतना मुझे पता होता मैं अपने दिन की शुरुआत रेड लाइट से करता. Hoping for a return smile from strangers. I was like, makes sense. Here is your $100. Here is another 100. You just gave me stand-up material. I'll convert the second 100 into thousands. Won't give you anything. I converted this into capitalism. That's how it works. I win and you lose. It's predefined. He still stood there silently. कि देख bro, समझ में तो नहीं आ रहा. But तू बोलता रहेगा तो पैसे आते रहेंगे. This is the easiest money I have ever made. He told fellow beggars, guys, chase this guy. This guy speaks shit and then money comes up. He's our ATM. Learn the word capital. Seems important. Might be a good person. Never hit an Uber driver less than 5. Can't. Which proves I might be a good person and definitely not a woman. Not that I needed the proof. But I don't think any girl is walking into a cab thinking, definitely a 5-star. Even if it does well, they'll still be like 4-star for future mistakes. This is for fellow women. He's a man, he'll fuck up. I'm just guessing, I've never been a woman. I can't rate the Uber driver less than 5. I play around though. Sometimes I sit at home, book an Uber and then take a call if I should move or not. I'm just checking if the world is ready for me. The guy is like, I'm at the location. I'm like, can you go to the destination and see if it is worth it? Just live my life on my behalf and report from my future. One time I actually went to the location and I was sitting in my cab. There was a guy, pressure behind me, a bunch of taxi wala just staring at me. Have you had that feeling while taking an Uber? Taxi wala just like, nah man, don't do this. Like, why? Why give money to the rich, give it to the poor? And I was like, makes sense, great way of selling taxis. So I ignored him. A lot of things make sense, you don't have to follow. You can just agree it makes sense, do what you like. Like you should brush twice a day. You should. Brush thrice a day. Brush. Sat in my Uber.
It's like it keeps.
Uber driver even let him know. I sit down, even let him know. I'm like, dude, whatever happens from here won't change the stars between us. He's like, what? I'm like, I've said it. I can't, even if he gets me late, which is a huge feat, guys, because I have time. I can even tell you, time is not money. I just have time. समय को तो मैंने लगभग कब्जे में कर ही लिया. देखो जिंदगी में मोड़ आया था to choose time or money and I thought मुकेश अंबानी को मैं पैसे में तो नहीं हरा सकता. उसमें थोड़ा सा आगे निकल गया वो. और ऐसी जिंदगी का क्या ही फायदा जो मुकेश से हार गए. It's fine. I just changed the game, man. Chose time. अब आओ मुकेश. मेरी गेम में. अब मैं बैठा होता on Monday morning listening to Radiohead for 4 hours. And I just wonder, अभी मुकेश क्या कर रहा होगा? Monday morning meeting में बैठा होगा loser. I won. Private plane में भी होगा तो Excel sheets पढ़ रहा होगा. Dude, I am dancing naked. In my own house. I won. Yeah, Mukesh lost. Loser Mukesh. Wrote this joke just to say the last 2 words every night. Loser Mukesh. That's why he has a house which looks like a dick. He's insecure. He lost to me. In a competition he didn't even know about. I don't care, I want it in my own head. I'll write it on my grave too. First I'll have a grave. I don't believe in religion. I lived as a Hindu, die as a Christian, man, who cares? I'll have a grave, I'll write Mukesh Ambani lost to me. Yeah, other people visit the graveyard, they look at my grave, they'll be surprised. They'll be like, Mukesh lost? His friend will be like, अपने भाई के grave पे चलते हैं, वहाँ तो उम्र ही लिखी है. Mukesh lost. Which game? Cricket? वो तो सारा खरीद लिया था ना. Politics? Same answer. Which game, man? Daydreaming, man. He made up a game, won it himself. He dances naked in his own house and wins against Mukesh. Mukesh doesn't even know him. Who knows? This guy will start thinking, you can write anything on your grave. It's your grave. Have fun with it. First of all, why should only successful people leave a message? Right? First you had a good life, you want to preach even after life. Shut up and be dead. You lived your life properly, now be dead properly. How do you be dead properly? Just shut the up. If you're really successful, we'll give you a Google every year. Every successful person you read the interview, I just want to leave a message. Just leave. Meanwhile, it's your grave. You write anything. Have fun with it. People visiting the graveyard, give them a laugh. They look at your grave, you just write, hey, what's up, man? Heaven is real. Like an asterisk sign. You'll be like, what does the asterisk say? But it's like mostly mud. You go to the next grave, you write, hey, hell is also real. What does the asterisk say? I'm the same guy from last grave, just with you. Yeah, go to the next grave. That one is also mine. That one has a questionnaire. Which one has my body? let's talk about relationships because I have the mic. I once had a girlfriend, then she got to know me. She didn't leave, she kept saying, I know you. Which for some reason sounds even worse. So I had to dump her. Just to have the one-time pleasure of saying, did you know that? Yeah. Then I cried all night, but who knows that? Relationships are difficult, man. I'm 34 years old now. I know. Keeps growing. I'm actually 33, but I say 34 ताकि अगले साल बहुत अच्छा लगे. You have to do hacks like that. इस बार अपना birthday cake काट रहा हूँ. I'll be like, still 34. कहीं मैं समय तो नहीं. I had my birthday recently, and this is what happened. Like, my girl got mad at me because I was not as excited as she wanted me to be on my birthday, which in some way deeply hurt her feelings. And I was sorry for what I did to her.
What a great explanation.
I don't get mad at you.
It's my birthday, man. How am I sorry? How did you pull it off? How am I walking around at 12 p.m. apologizing for my own birthday?
Seriously, how'd you pull it
Look at
off?
all these girls clapping. They know they do that shit.
Oh, man.
All girls have 2 birthdays every year. I can't be excited on my birthday. I'm old now, man. I'm not 19 happy about life for no reason. 19, your brain is wrecked. You ask a 19-year-old me, how was your day? I'll be like, amazing. What happened? Won a race. Where? On the highway. Against who? Everybody on the highway. They don't know they were racing against me. I'm old now, man. All the wrong body parts are showing positive growth. My leg has so much hair. You guys can't see it, but like, not just this leg, both of them. There is a problem with my body. There is no hair till hair. And then there is a massive increase of hair growth. It's like God gave up midway. Like a weird gardener जो garden के ही कोने पानी डालता रहता है. You just look at him, या तो पूरे में डाल दे, वहाँ भी रहने दे. तो सिर्फ गुलाब का ही फूल चाहिए. There is no hair till here. And then there is Virappan going on downstairs. It's weird, right? Even there is only one benefit. Like there is even mosquitoes can't break it. They are also like, नहीं चाहिए खून आजादी दो.
Wow, that actually went by faster than I thought. So it's tough, and I get it. Like, you know, the guy's not trying to say this is the whole thing is in English. Like, I get it. It's tough though when we don't understand whether it's Hindi or whatever he's speaking there in between the English. Like, okay, that because that was seemed like they got the biggest laughs, and it's like, oh, what did I miss right there? But from what we heard, what'd you think?
It was funny. It's not my favorite. I have to admit. I like other of the comedies that we've watched better.
Why is it like? Were you too distracted by his little movements? And like first it was like his hair he was playing with, and then he kept doing this like he was like sniffing his finger or something, or he was touching his mustache. And then at one point like where he was getting pretty funny, he was like covering his face. Like I'd never been on stage before and done a comedy set, so I can't imagine what are some of the mannerisms. Even when I do these videos that I'm doing all the time, I know I move my hands around a lot, but I loved his personality. I loved his attitude. He was just so like, you know, I don't really care if you're here or not, but since you're here, let me tell you a few jokes. Like, he was just so laid back, and he had no problem making fun of himself or making fun of other people or making jokes about, I mean, just the way his hair grows or whatever. Again, we missed the punchline there because he said it in Hindi. I liked his personality. I don't think it was laugh out loud, but I love when people do commentary on just life like he did right there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably close to my sense of humor. I'm not going to say I'm funny like this guy is, but my sense of humor, where I find humor in like the simple things that most people wouldn't find humor in. And he didn't really build a lot of his sets, but he had a few of his sets that were building on each other, and he was able to get that big finish. But I just liked him just kind of making fun of life.
Yeah, and I like the one with the girlfriend getting mad on his birthday.
Gosh.
That was funny.
She's never gotten mad at me for my birthday or anything like that.
I was saying.
But there's so... oh my gosh. I'm going to plead the fifth, but holy cow. And I'm sure there's things about guys too with girls I'm not going to say, but let's just say he spoke some truth right there in a broad way. And it was a very interesting, whether it's a metaphor that he was using for the birthday or that was a real example, like that was a great way to explain it.
Sorry.
Sorry for what?
I just yawned, but I didn't mean to yawn because of what you were saying.
I get yawns all the time. It's all right.
It was a late night.
I'm sure some people, you probably just caused everyone else that's watching this to yawn too. So, everyone's yawning at me. But again, it's nothing different. I thought he was funny. I didn't think he was laugh out loud funny. I thought it was interesting where he was going. Like sometimes it seemed like he wasn't really sure exactly beforehand where he was going to go. He was just going to let kind of his own conversation with himself take him to certain places. But I like that. I'm just not sure how many people like that. You said it wasn't your favorite.
I didn't. It wasn't my favorite. I mean, he had some funny points, but yeah, no, for me, I like shorter, quicker ones. I think maybe comedies that I can relate to better. And I felt like with his, I just struggled to relate to a little bit.
Well, it was tough with the language barrier. Let us know with future comedy. We love getting the requests because it's easier for me to pinpoint and try to find something. Like I said, this was requested a lot. But let us know which of these comedy sketches either have the subtitles or is spoken more in English than this one. I mean, it was mostly in English, but he was going in and out. And again, especially at those punchlines, it seems.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if he was just saying like swear words in Hindi and that's what was getting the big laughs, or he was actually using like cultural references that we wouldn't get anyways.
And like we didn't get the culture reference at the beginning, that location that he was talking about.
I mean, you get the sense that
it's not a good place.
It's probably not a great place.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a great,
reputation.
There you go. Thank you. But let us know what you think about this, and if you want us to react to some more that are similar to this kind of, maybe something that Joey's going to enjoy a little more that's out there, please request those. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this reaction, and don't forget to come back for some more. But until next time.
Goodbye. Welcome back to